Hello and welcome to my first Marvel Legends collection walkthrough video of 2025. It is currently January 3rd, 2025 as of recording this. And I figured I'd walk through the collection first in the beginning of the year, maybe at the middle of the year, and again at the end of the year to see how it grows and changes. So if you like what you see today, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd be happy to hear everyone's opinions. My collection's broken up into a few different sections with my street level, villains, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and my Avengers are on a separate display due to, let's just say, a giant acquisition. So we're going to walk through each section bit by bit and go through what I have set up so far. We're going to go ahead and start out in the upper corner over here, which I consider to be my sort of street level Marvel Knights area, and starting out with this Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. I mean, this thing is just sick. I mean, I always consider Johnny Blaze to be more of my Ghost Rider, but, you know, with how crazy that bike was going for, Danny Ketch gets the job done just fine, especially, you know, popping a wheelie on the end here. Got the new Secret Wars Spider-Man in here. I know he doesn't really fit, but I wanted to get a black suit up here for the time being. Personally, I prefer the Renew Your Vows buck, but I'm not against, you know, Amazing Fantasy 15. But he's just kind of a placeholder here right now until I get that new Agent Venom and put them up here. Got that old Red Hulk Deluxe from I guess like a couple years back. I mean, I figured Red Hulk Thunderbolts kind of area. I love that run, so yeah, Red Hulk back here. Got that old retro carded Punisher with a gun. I guess I gave him from some other character. I can't remember which, but I didn't get the new Bushwhacker Punisher 2-pack. Because it wasn't the classic look, and I really want a classic White Gloves Punisher. So when they inevitably give us that, this guy will go and I'll put the new one up there. Got that Moon Knight from, I think it was the MCU Vulture Build-A-Figure wave. They re-released this guy too, but I always liked the more armored look for Moon Knight. So I got that up here. Got the Blade figure. Really, really nice looking Blade. Would be better if he had, you know, a stern head sculpt, but still a fantastic Blade. Got the Elektra Daredevil. I love Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil run, so that's the Elektra I chose to put up here. I do have the white Elektra and the old red Elektra. I just need them to do an updated version of a red Elektra, and that'll definitely go up here. But, you know, Daredevil Elektra gets it done for the time being. Now, Daredevil here, I mean, this Daredevil is really, really nice. I know a lot of people like the new one from the 2-pack, but I personally am a-okay with the 3-pack Daredevil. Got the Luke Cage Iron Fist 2-pack up here from the 85 years. Love these two. I always loved the Luke Cage look from the new Avengers era, kind of a more modern Luke Cage and that classic Iron Fist. Both of them were just fantastic figures, and I loved them both from that 2-pack. And of course, that Doctor Strange, I believe it was like a Walmart exclusive a couple years ago, but that's just a definitive classic Doctor Strange. Wired cape would have been preferred, but you know, hey, we take what we can get. Then right here I got kind of a mini 616 Spider display. I got Pete and Miles right up front, you know, the two main Spider-Men they got going on. The Renew Your Vows Peter Parker, the definitive Marvel Legends Spider-Man so far in my opinion. And that old, oh wow, really old now, comic Miles Morales. I also have the Gamerverse one in storage, but I mean, this is just your classic comic book Miles Morales. He could do with an update though. On the next level, I got the Spider-Woman from that Skrull Spider-Woman 2-pack. I thought they would have updated her with a more modern buck, and then they just put this out, so this will serve as my Spider-Woman. Got that retro Black Cat on there. She also could do with an update. Definitely with that new articulation with how agile Felicia is. So, you know, on that Black Widow body, definitely would be good for her. And then the Silk from the Silk Doc Ock 2-pack. I mean, I love that web accessory. Hopefully they start doing better webs for spider characters. Then up top, the 85 years Venom, my favorite Venom. Yeah, he can't look up, but I also put him up here because recently, you know, Eddie Brock's been much more of a hero, so Venom for the hero's shelf, Venom for the villain shelf. I don't mind, I still love him. And that brand new Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Ben Reilly, I was never a huge Ben Reilly guy, but you gotta have him up there, so. spider area. Moving over, I got the start of my X-Men display. I've always wanted, you know, an X-Men collection, but X-Men figures always tend to go fast and fetch high on the aftermarket. So I always focused on building out, you know, my street level and my Avengers. So now that I kind of wrapped those up for the most part, I can really start building my X-Men display. So on the side here is kind of like my Deadpool area. I put Ms. Marvel back there next to the street level because I guess she's a mutant now. So she's there, you know, taking the selfie with Gwenpool, and got my old Juggernaut Deadpool up here. Yeah, he has a little paint defect, but hey, he gets the job done. Even with got the Lady Deadpool back there, the X-23. Now I know this X-Men collection kind of looks like a hodgepodge right now, but we're gonna start building it out soon. I mean, that Deluxe Phoenix, really, really good. Got the old Nightcrawler. The Angel. Took forever to balance him on that flight stand, but he looks really nice with those wings. I mean, definitely one of the best figures from last year, as well as this 97 Cyclops. He was sold out everywhere. Luckily, I got a Amazon gift card and picked him up. Thank you, Grandmom, for the gift card. But yeah, I mean, genuinely, probably the best Jim Lee Cyclops. You know, I hope to build this out more. Got the 97 Wolverine. Got the reissue of the Juggernaut Colossus 2-pack. This Colossus is just perfect. I mean, I don't blame them for re-releasing it. It holds up to modern standards, and even has that classic look. And I got the old Polaris back there. One of the first figures I picked up. I really just picked her up because she was on sale. Still have her around. I wonder if they'll update her, but yeah, kind of my X-Men collection going on right now. Hoping to get more of them in an X-Men 97 Wave 3, you know, start releasing more of those X-Men 97 looks. I missed the Rogue reissue, which is unfortunate. So if anybody out there has X-Men 97 Rogue for a fair price, hit me up. I'd love to buy it off you for a fair price. And then over here, my Fantastic Four. I think, yeah, all these were put together from like the 3 different Fantastic Four waves, but they all kind of still go together. Got the Walgreens Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm, still the best 2 in my opinion of those characters. Got that, I think it was the Super Skrull wave thing, and then the retro card Human Torch. But the 4 still look good together. My favorite superhero team by far in Marvel. Got the Herbie and the Silver Surfer from the HasLab Galactus. I wish to have more cosmic superheroes over here. So Hasbro, please remake the Guardians of the Galaxy in comic form. Do the Abnett and Lanning run. Please, please, please. Get a Mantis in there. Give us a new Nova. Get us some more cosmic heroes, Hasbro. I know you can do it. Bottom shelf here, got my villains collection. Now this shelf is very much pressed for space. Space is of the utmost importance, but you know, we gotta work with the space that we got. So diving in over here, it's kind of my street level gangsters over here. You know, the Deluxe Kingpin retro card. The Jigsaw, which had no business being as good as it was. The Bullseye from that 3-pack. I have the old Tombstone, haven't gotten around to the new one yet, but the old Tombstone still gets the job done. And of course, that Hammerhead from the retro wave. It's really, really good. And then my sort of like Spider-Man villains area. Back there is Null, God of the Symbiotes. Really good figure, really good storyline, King in Black. And then the old Deluxe Venom. I got the new Prowler. Honestly, really, really underrated figure. I feel like more people should be talking about how good it was. I mean, it came with that Hobie Brown head sculpt. It's pinless. It's really nice. It sold out for a second there. It was going for a little high, but Walmart restocked it at like $15, and I picked it up for like really cheap, and it's really, really good figure. I like it a lot. The Doc Ock from that Silk 2-pack. Really wish he had the bendy wire tentacles. I was not about to buy a whole new 2-pack just to get him bendy wire tentacles. I'll probably buy it offline, custom tentacles, because those are just not it. Got the Shriek there, Moreland. The new Kraven the Hunter, Retro Mysterio, Retro Rhino. I think he looks really good with the new paint apps, way better than the Build-A-Figure. I got the Ultimate Vulture up here. I don't know, I got that Ultimate Vulture in Spider-Man 2-pack years ago. Never got around to the classic Vulture, but I do like how he looks. So, yeah, and it's my collection too, so, you know, hey, Ultimate Vulture, why not? Scorpion, Electro, Toxin back there, Sandman. The Shocker, which is really, really good. I mean, an original sculpt for Shocker of all characters. I just find it so funny that Shocker got that kind of tooling, but hey, I'm not complaining, he looks great. And that Carnage from that old Venom wave, still the best Carnage in my opinion. I wish he had the accessories that came in that new retro Carnage, but yeah. So there's the Spider-Man and street level villains. Moving over is my X-Men villains slash Brotherhood display. I'd like to get more X-Men villains, you know, Mr. Sinister, Apocalypse, Omega Red, but I figured why not get the Brotherhood going first. So in the back, got that Juggernaut. Love that Juggernaut so much. I love the vibrancy, the colors, and just the size of it. The definitive Juggernaut figure. And the Blob, another just fantastic figure. He looks great. I love that they, you know, put the freckles on there and things like that, all the detail. So those two look great in the back. The new Sabretooth from that 2-pack, love the Sabretooth. I think I gave that Wolverine to my friend. I couldn't care less about it, but Sabretooth, I mean, what a perfect, just 90s Jim Lee Sabretooth, nice and big, love him. I have the Mystique, I believe that's the VHS Mystique. I would love an update on Mystique, you know, with a more modern articulation scheme. But she gets the job done for now. And of course, right next to her, Destiny. Really kind of a letdown figure in my opinion, both her and that Rogue. I didn't even really want a Brotherhood Rogue. I want a 90s Rogue. But yeah. She's still, you know, it's just nice to have her in the line, have her in the collection. Snuck Arcade in there. Just a fun villain. I remember fighting him in Ultimate Alliance. Shout out to anyone that's played Marvel Ultimate Alliance. But yeah, Arcade snuck in there on the side. Avalanche, pretty forgettable, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, he's an essential member. Of course, that 97 Magneto, I love the head sculpt on there. Wish he had purple gloves, but it is show accurate to have the red ones. And of course, Toad, who's going for like dirt cheap right now. I picked him up for like 15 bucks on Amazon, which is really nice. So there's the X-Men villains Brotherhood area. I hope to add, you know, more X-Men villains. I do have the Spiral in package, waiting to get the Mojo. Hopefully they do a Mr. Sinister from X-Men 97, Bastion, and start building out the X-Men villains. Over here, I consider this my Avengers and Cosmic villains area, kind of mixing Avengers and Fantastic Four. So in the back is my AIM with MODOK and the Scientist Supreme. I love this MODOK. It's crazy that it's going for so cheap right now. I think they just made too many of them because it really is just a fantastic figure. The paint apps, just the size of them, really nice MODOK. And of course had to have a AIM agent with him, so why not the Scientist Supreme? Then my Hydra display. Got the new Arnim Zola from that Zola Zemo 2-pack. Got them on Black Friday. They were going for like 20 bucks. It was really nice. Classic Arnim Zola. The Baron Strucker and Madam Hydra there. And of course the two Zemos, father and son. I only really need one Zemo up here, but until I get a Red Skull, they both can hang out and have a good time, I guess. And then Taskmaster. Love this new Taskmaster. He looks sick. That head sculpt is gorgeous. All the accessories you would need for Taskmaster. And having, of course, Black Ant next to him. Those two have been partnered up a lot lately in the comics, and they're kind of a fun duo, so why not? Got a little Thor love going on here, back here with the Destroyer. Really, really cool Destroyer. I actually went half on that 2-pack with my friend because he wanted the Thor, I wanted the Destroyer, so it was nice to go half on that. Got a Destroyer. The Gore the God Butcher back there. Loki. And then, of course, that Ursa Major Wave Ultron. I'd love to, you know, just buy a whole bunch of those newer Ultrons, I think from like that Ant-Man wave, and like have an Ultron army, but of course, you know, space. Egghead. So kind of like, I guess, an Ant-Man villain area. Thanos, Still the best Thanos figure, that deluxe Thanos with that snapping hand. All the infinity gems. Love that Thanos. Moving over, I got the new Titania. Really, really good figure. Love posing her around with the She-Hulk. The deluxe Kang with the time chair. Looks amazing. Got the High Evolutionary and the new Doctor Doom from that Cabal 3-pack. What just a fantastic looking Doctor Doom. The cloth cape was much needed. Moving over, the Molecule Man. I had to squeeze him and Beyonder down here, having a seat just to fit everybody in there, but both of them really, really nice. Psycho Man, Fire Lord. Got that Ronan the Accuser, who also isn't going for that much, I think. Of course, Morg. And the big guy himself, that HasLab Galactus. He was definitely, the crown jewel of the collection. I loved seeing him get backed so quickly and reaching all those tiers. Just like back when, in the prime of HasLab. But hey, we got the new made to pre-order things going on now. Got that Sentinel and Dragon Man coming, so. But yeah, I love HasLab Galactus and of course the Frankie Ray Nova there. So that is the Avengers and Cosmic Villains. Little side table over here is just like extra figures that I have. A lot of Spider-Man figures. I just don't have space for a Spider-Verse display yet, but just wanted to show off some of these guys that I have off to the side. And last but certainly not least, over here off to the side from everybody else is my Avengers collection. It's the only area I could fit the Giant Man up there, but this is definitely my favorite display that I got going on. So starting off to the side here, yeah, it's the Ultimate Spider-Man from that 2-pack. I know Spider-Man's not really like a main Avenger, but I figured why not throw him in here, can't hurt. Plus I always imagine like if Spider-Man's with the Avengers, it's a younger Spider-Man. Got the new Quicksilver there, had to tape the foot to balance him. Got the retro Scarlet Witch. And Falcon. Next to him, Iron Man. I'd love to swap this Iron Man out with a Wasp and then bring Iron Man down towards the front, but I gotta get a hold of a Wasp. I missed out on that 2-pack, so I'll probably get that old, gosh, I think it was like the Ultron Infinite Series Wasp, the black and yellow one, because I always prefer Wasps to be black and yellow, so. But yeah, I love this Alex Ross designed Iron Man. I think it's classic but modern, so Iron Man. The new Vision. Black Panther. Of course, the 80 years Thor, who I think could do with an update. He's starting to show his age a bit, and he's getting a little hard to get for some people, but yeah, the 80th Thor, put that lightning effect from the Captain America on there to give him some lightning. Got the beautiful 20th Cap. I just wish, he had a shield without pegs in it. The Secret Wars Cap, I don't think I really need to replace this guy. It's the same thing, but pinless. If I see him for a good price, like on sale, I'll pick him up. But for now, the 20th Cap gets the job done just fine, in my opinion. Of course, the 20th Hulk back there. Personally, I would prefer the 80th one, but the price that's going for, 20th, would suit me just fine. So I got the 20th Hulk there. That Black Widow from the Avengers Earth's Mightiest program, loved it so much. It's so nice, all the different accessories she came with. Perfect Black Widow figure. Got the recent Ant-Man. She-Hulk, really, really nice She-Hulk. I know everyone loves it, I love it too. Got that John Byrne head sculpt. Personally, I would have preferred the more modern She-Hulk look, I believe from like the Dan Slott run with like that like purple and white leotard, but that's just my personal preference, but still a fantastic figure. Maybe they repaint her in that deco. The new Warbird, oh my gosh, what a just annoying figure to get a hold of. She sold out instantly. I was looking for her for months, but I finally got her off of Mercari for a good price. Got her for just about retail, so shout out to the guy I bought it from, but love it. It really does. It was a much needed figure for sure. Then I kind of got like a West Coast Avengers mini display off to the side here. Hawkeye on the Sky Cycle with Mockingbird riding behind him. I know she's kind of not visible, but I figured why not have the husband and wife back there. That deluxe War Machine, still the best War Machine. I feel bad if you missed out on it. I know they re-released it in like the retro card, but it's not the same. This is definitely like just one of the best Marvel Legends ever done. I love it so much. Tigra from the West Coast Avengers multi-pack, as well as this Spider-Woman. And US Agent tucked off to the side there. And of course, the big guy, HasLab, Giant Man. Still waiting on my replacement eyes like everybody else. Wasn't too big a fan on the hands, but still just, you need to have it. I feel like it's just the best Giant Man, and blew the Toy Biz one out the water. It's just the centerpiece of any Avengers collection. But yeah, I consider my Avengers collection pretty much complete, save for Wasp, and I'd like to get Winter Soldier, you know, Hercules, and start building out some of the more B-tier Avengers afterwards. But yeah, probably my favorite display, my Avengers collection. So thank you all for watching my collection video. Can't wait to see how the collection changes throughout the year. Hopefully we got some good Marvel Legends on the way. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.